What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my post-game reaction for Dolphins and 49ers. Sorry about my voice, a little under the weather still, so I'm trying to get better, but I wanted to bring you guys this video to really talk about this because this is some important stuff that us Dolphins fans really need to understand. So obviously we know Dolphins won this game, and that's good that we won, but there's a couple things we need to be a little bit worried about, and there's some things we want to talk about, especially Tua. How was his performance? That's what I'm going to basically break down here today. But obviously, we know Dolphins win. They still improve their chances of making the playoffs. We're 7-8 now. We obviously need the Colts to lose. We got to win out, and we also need the Broncos to lose out, basically, for us to get in. And so what this game ultimately means is breaking it down. How did the defense play? Let's start off there. Defense played solid for the most part. I mean, they gave up some plays to Kittle. They gave up some plays to Debo. But I expect them to give up some plays. They actually played pretty well. The Niners' offense was really lackluster, and it's very evident that they have tons of injuries. I mean, they had more injuries on the offensive line. They had some injuries. Players just went down, and it's very unfortunate for Niners fans. I could feel their pain. But Purdy, he always throws his fourth quarter interception. I don't know what it is. That interception didn't make any sense to me. As a Dolphins fan, I'm excited, but I do have questions. I think the Dolphins defense played solid, good enough to win. And then on the special team side of things, Jason Sanders was solid, made about 4 field goals. Maybe I turned the game off at then. I wasn't really watching it closely because I knew the Dolphins were going to win after that Purdy interception. Anyway, let's talk about the Dolphins offense. Tua, he threw for decent yards, threw a touchdown, didn't really turn the ball over for the most part, and he was solid. It wasn't like an amazing performance. He didn't really elevate too many players around him. He had some nice throws to Malik Washington, Johnny Smith. Waddle didn't play, but he had some nice plays to Tyreek Hill, which was good for the most part, but he did miss some plays down the field, and he consistently overthrows the deep ball. Right before the half, he missed the ball to Hill. A lot of people debate, I just simply believe Tua can't throw the ball deep down the field. He doesn't have the arm strength to do it because he has to step into every throw, and the ball seems like it takes forever to get there. So there's a lot of issues with Tua's limited skills that we have. And I've come to a realization about Mike McDaniels. I actually like what he's doing. He's doing to the best of his ability what he can do with Tua. Obviously, he understands Tua is a little limited. He's not a Josh Allen. He's not a Mahomes. He's not a Burrow. But he is what he is. He is what he is, basically. I did like what I saw from Tua for the most part. Obviously, I know he needs to get better on those outside balls, whether it's the out route, the corner, like the outside, kind of like turnaround routes, those sort of things. He got to, honestly, this offseason, I want the team to focus on Tua being able to read defenses and not just put the ball in the spot. I think that's going to really excel his game. I think Mike McDaniels has figured that out, but let's talk about this game a little bit more. So, like I said, Tua was solid, did miss some throws, but at the end of the day, he did enough to win for Miami. So I'm not super excited that we did win, in a nail-biter pretty much. Obviously we got the turnover, but our defense did bail us out today. I'm not going to say Tua won us the game because he only threw 1 touchdown. We only scored 1 touchdown offensively, besides the A-chain one at the end. But, you could say, oh, we put up 29 points. We put up, we only gave up 17 points. This should be a great performance, a great win. But when you really watch the game and you look at the tape, there's so many missed opportunities Tua had. We should have beat the Niners by more. It shouldn't have been this close. We should have at least been up 2 scores when the Niners had the ball. Because the Niners had a ball with a chance to potentially win the game when they were just down by 5. So, obviously, Brock Purdy sold another game, and it is what it is. But the Dolphins need to understand, is Tua the future answer? I don't think he is, but it's up to you to decide. Let me know what you guys think.